Eala beats Kayla Day, reaches Guadalajara 125 Open Finals. The Filipina tennis star now has a chance to make history and claim her first WTA title. Filipina tennis star Eala is through to the finals of the Guadalajara 125 Open after a commanding win over American Kayla Day, 6-2, 6-3, in the semifinals. Eala had a slow start, falling behind 0-2 in the opening set, but quickly turned things around by winning 8 straight games. That run allowed her to take the first set, 6-2, and grab an early 2-0 lead in the second. Day briefly fought back to tie the set at 2-2, but the Filipina regained control, surging ahead 5-2 before sealing the victory with a forehand retain winner. It has been a tough few days for the 20-year-old. Eala's second-round match against veteran Varvara Lepchenko was cut short by rain, forcing her to return the next day and grind out a 3-set win, 6-7, 7-6, 6-3. Only hours later, she went back on court for the quarterfinals and still had enough in the tank to beat Italy's Nicole Fossa-Wergo, 7-6, 6-2. Those back-to-back wins set her up for her first WTA 125 semifinal since reaching the Eastbourne final in June. Eala has been in good form since a breakthrough run at the US Open, where she notched an upset over Clara Tauson before bowing out to Christina Buxer in the second round. Eala now has a chance to make history and claim her first WTA singles crown, with Hungary's Panna Udvardy, world number 134, standing in her way. Udvardy secured her place in the final with a straightforward 6-3, 6-4 win over Russia's Maria Kozareva in the other semifinal. The match will also be a chance at revenge for Eala. Udvardy ended the Filipinas' run at the Oeiras Ladies Open in Portugal in April 2025, winning their round of 16 match 7-6, 7-4, 6-4. A spark was lit in the Mexican sunshine, a soft flicker at first, but soon it blazed into a full-fledged blaze. For Filipina prodigy Eala, the Guadalajara 125 Open semifinal against Kayla Day wasn't just a match. It felt like the tail end of a dream streak, a moment where history and hope wove together, each point a stitch binding the past with what's yet to come. Trailing 0-2 in the opening set, Eala took her first deep breath, her mind suddenly clear of doubt. She wasn't just playing to win. She was playing to etch her name into the annals of Philippine tennis. Cue the first of 8 straight games, an unrelenting saving barrage, ground strokes that whispered of grace and ferocity in the same breath, and that inescapable quiet determination. She snatched the set, 6-2. Then, as if the court itself sensed the story unfolding, she opened the second set with 2 more game-winning serves. Kayla Day, caught off rhythm, clawed back to 2-2, but the match belonged to Eala now. She surged ahead, 5-2, then tightened her grip, and sealed the moment with a forehand retain winner. Match point. Final. Destiny. I did it, the swing seemed to say. With conviction, she finished 6-2, 6-3, and in doing so, opened a door to the final stage of a WTA 125 tournament. In just over an hour, Eala had transformed the echoes of hope into the roar of reality, yet this wasn't an isolated triumph. The semifinal win was a crescendo to a week threaded with moments of sheer resilience. Days earlier, a rain-delayed battle had Eala edging out Varvara Lepchenko in a grueling 3-set clash, 6-7, 7-6, 6-3. Hours later, she faced Nicole Fossa-Wergo and returned to the baseline, resolute and undeterred, to claim victory and a spot in the semis now. Her dream final awaits, against Panna Udvardy of Hungary, a player who once clipped her path in Portugal earlier this year. The script, beautifully poetic, invites a reckoning. And should Eala triumph, she'll become the first Filipina to lift a WTA title. Imagery and symbolism. Phoenix rising, from a rocky start 0-2. Alex rose, game by game, as if born anew. Steel in the soul, her clay court heart tempered in Miami, her resolve forged in Eastbourne. Each step sharpened her spirit. Historic tapestry, the final is more than a match. It's a chance to rewrite the Philippines tennis narrative. Word count estimate. This storytelling summary, including imagery and emotional nuance, offers a creative and engaging reflection well within 1,000 words, approximate 480 words. Final lines. On that hard court in Guadalajara, amidst the echoes of gasps and the crack of the ball on racket, Eala wasn't just competing. She was carving a legacy. With every retain, every save, and every moment of unyielding focus, she inched closer to becoming a beacon for Filipino sports. The final isn't just a match. It's an invitation, one shot at history, held tight in her brave, resolute hands. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.